go a little freebie with these guys as well. Give them a little something. Something.
Take your shirt off.
Take your shirt off. Oh, now for me, he can say it, but he can't say it to the girl.
See how easy and natural
Wow.
that came out? Hey, take your shirt
I
off.
have more.
Show Mike the text. Show Mike what you said.
It's gonna disappoint me.
I did.
You didn't delete it.
I did the whole conversation.
Please just show him the fucking Harry Potter length fucking book text message
Oh my
you sent.
God.
Right?
He is such bullshit. It was about 4 sentences. That's
Long.
I have my.
Should
I have
have
my
should have
letter
been
so big
clean
you can
cut.
read it just spreads it out.
3 words. Pull them out. This was.
Oh.
Let me
I
see.
would love to go with Jeff to a strip club.
Well,
We're live over here, guys.
Also,
Oh, no.
y'all be strip club.
Hey, thank you, man. I appreciate that. Still can't date you though. All right, what do we got going? I need some questions here today, gentlemen, ladies.
is it live? This isn't recording.
This is a recording.
I have a question for you.
Was that Nathan?
Nerton.
Norton.
Yeah, what meal number is that for you? It's got
3.
number 3. It's 10:30. The late
Meal
time.
number 3, 10:30.
Look at that. Smells good.
Was that 2 meals in the bed and then 1 out?
Don't worry, buddy. You haven't had a meal in bed in a while. Sit by yourself.
Oh no.
Go for it, Jeffrey.
Bulk tips for skinny guys. Great content, Mike.
There you go. That's your answer.
Well, I am bulking right now. So I got my calories at a good range. And then what I'm going to try to do now, I did that for 5 weeks now. And I'm going to try to take it up one more notch over this next 5 weeks.
That was 5 weeks.
Yeah, it was, believe it or not. How crazy.
That was 5 weeks since.
Started. So Jeffrey's surprised. And
That wasn't long ago.
it doesn't seem like it.
No.
Bo, how long you been here?
A month.
Yeah.
Yeah.
So even for me at this stage of the game, I'll still make sure that I try to bulk. And I'm really enjoying this one because I have allowed time in my schedule that I can really do this.
What are some advantages? What are some pros of going through a bulk like you are right now? What are a couple things that it'll do for you?
Well, your strength, if you want that extra strength, and strength means something different to me than it did when I was younger. When I was younger, strength meant, okay, I'm a freaking beast, right? Strength now means I'm extremely, ridiculously healthy. And so that is a difference. That is a difference. And you guys will understand this one day, or if you have parents and stuff, you'll see them. And I think Serge was talking about this the other day. He sees a lot of guys at Golds in their 40s and 50s and 60s, and they're all bent over and they're deteriorating and they're fragile. And bone density is a huge element. And they've talked about this, like hand strength. I don't think the hand strength, I think just the whole body strength is a implement or a sign of good health. And so for me right now, it just shows how healthy I am. So for me, bulking is a real plus in that sense. The downside is what me and my guest on the podcast next week, Adam, talked about, is that you have to take those times where you're not stage ready, and you're going to have to be okay with that. And I'm okay with that. It's fun for me to see how healthy I can get the body, how strong I can get the body, how big I can get the body, and then slice and dice. So there's a good side and a bad side. The only bad side I would say is that you're not stage ready.
And it's not a bad side, though. Yeah, okay, yeah. Well, you can't
For
run
kids,
stage.
I would think.
But then you take the scale and you put the pros versus the cons, and those pros are far outweighing the cons. So I can't step on stage.
It's a great point.
You get to be healthy, you get to be strong, you get to recover, you get to do this, and that. Yeah,
Also, I'm
well,
intelligent enough to know if I
Yes.
don't do this, I will be done in a few years. And so I have to do this because I love it so much and I want to be around doing this for a lifetime. Big Scott, what's Scott have to say?
Where's Scotty at? Boom.
Right?
It's loading up on my
All right.
side. Did it show for you yet?
Mm-hmm.
It must be slow.
Talk to me.
Good morning, Mike and Mona. Would you please discuss the good and not so good points of excessive cardio every day, hour or more, 7 days a week? Not talking about show prep. People thinking that cardio will do it all.
I don't think people think that anymore, but thanks, Scott. It's a great question. I don't think. I know the science out there shows now that weightlifting is your best thing for cardiovascular health. And there's nothing in second place. It is weightlifting, and then way down the line would be cardiovascular, cardio machines, stuff like that. But weightlifting is the best thing for cardio health. How amazing is that? And that's all the studies now. So that's not me saying this. This is just the science. Your guys' leaders telling you this. And I love the discussions I have with these guys that really just study this stuff. And I get these messages from Stan Efferton all the time. These texts goes, I know you're going to like this, because it's always about that kind of thing where the weightlifting is so much more beneficial than the cardiovascular. Now, if you like doing cardio, you like working out, then go have fun, do your thing,
Have fun.
enjoy it. If you want to do cardio every single day, go do it. I'm not going to change your mind. But like Scott said, if you want to try to get better, you have to be on a roller coaster ride. There has to be times that you're off season and then on season. And I don't mean competition. And I know that Scott said not contest prep. It's always contest prep in some form, always. And if you're not doing it to that level and you're not being that smart about it, you're going to run out of time. And the body's just going to shut down at some point. So always be truly hard on yourself and then easy on others. And so for myself, I will not destroy myself by being on cardio every single day. I will only use it when I need to for that cutting period. Thanks, Scotty. We ain't going to change no minds though, Scotty. People are out there, they've been told since they were born that you got to run. And you got these 20-year-old kids complaining about me saying, don't do cardio. 20. How scared are you of life? You're 20 and you're worried about your heart? Holy shit. That's crazy though. Talk to me. So we got
A lot of these.
nuts. What is it?
Yeah, I mean, we already answered this, but do it again because there's a lot of people that apparently want it. Try to bulk. Any tips? You're watching it.
Yeah, get on the Titan meal plan. Make sure those calories are where they need to be. And then just check in every couple of weeks with me in the Titan crew. If we need to make adjustments, so you keep putting on size. I think you all know this. Creating an artistic body takes a long time. So we were just talking about, it has been 4 weeks, 5 weeks for me on this plan. And Jeff's like, what? Holy cow. It seems like it started last week. So it goes by fast. And so the problem here is 90% of you will go, I'm just going to keep doing what I'm doing. And in a year, you're actually going to look a little worse than you do now. So the reason why is because you're just going to do the same stuff. Your body's going to adapt in the next 8 weeks, less than that. And then your body's just going to deteriorate because you're not stimulating it to get better. So again, use your head. This isn't, I don't know. It's just, I think I learned that young, being around some people that really knew their stuff. I go, okay, this is going to take a long time. Let me jump into it. And I heard I heard something yesterday, but the analogy is so great. So they talked about when you get to be a blue belt in jiu-jitsu and you're there for 4, 5, 6 years, and people at that point is the hardest belt because of the fact that people just get bored. It's like I've been here, I've done this, and to stay in that to get your black belt is something that most people don't do. And so the same thing with weightlifting. You'll see this. You'll like in your 20s, I got in shape. It was easy. 30, it's not so easy. Okay, it's not so easy. Forget it. I'm out. So get moving quickly and then try to learn as you're doing this, but really get outside yourself if you the best you can. So you guys keep asking about bulking. Instantly, there's a link here. Go over, get on the Titan Meal Plan today. Check in with me in 2 weeks. If you haven't gained 2 to 3 pounds by then, we're going to alter it. But I guarantee you've already gained 2 or 3 pounds and you're already moving in a better position. That's everybody here. For TikTok, it's over on the bio.
I'm 78 years old and I'm taking 3 scoops of creatine per day, but I'm seeing no difference.
Really?
A little bit of variables on there.
So somebody said he's 70, 78. Yeah. Yeah. Man, good job on lifting. Good job on being in there. You're 78. I would need to know so much more about you, but I don't think it's going to be the creatine that's going to get the changes. The creatine will get you some strength that will get you changes that way. But I think it goes back to the food, my friend. If the food's on point. And I would hate to say it doesn't sound like it, because I think that would have been the first statement. Hey, my food's on point. I got it going. I'm training right. And I'm taking 3 scoops of 3 grams. So 15 grams of creatine. Go for it.
Please talk about training for older lifters, growth, older lifters and growth and injury prevention.
The same as young lifters. Slow, controlled. Take your time. Use the negative. It really comes down to training frequency. You can train a lot when you're 20. You have to spread those workouts out a little bit more when you're 60, 50, 40. And you just got to listen to your body. And you'll know instantly. After 2 or 3 weeks, you'll go, oh, strength's going up. If the strength isn't going anywhere or it's tanking, you're overtraining. And the injury prevention is the way that you see me lift and coach these people. In the Titan Crew, a lot of the people will put their videos up on the Titan Crew and I can critique it. But what's great is that those people have been really watching. And so those people are lifting correctly, which is cool to see.
This one's for you, Bobo. You can help out on this question.
Oh, a little drinking towards me. And fat burgers.
What to do when I fall?
What to do when I fail and feel like giving up?
Oh, that's me.
You can chime in. As a successful man, I'm sure you've experienced your ups and downs, your roadblocks,
You
your
went to that one?
hiccups.
If you haven't failed, you haven't tried.
What if you don't do? Oh, nothing.
Oh, what
Listen, I'm
is
successful.
going on here?
I've turned out.
What is happening?
You're successful for your selfishness, but not for the team.
No, I have.
Uh,
I have.
yeah. You're not a team player.
Well,
I have failed this friendship.
on that's for sure. On
This is an
that one.
interesting one because I just realized you said 2 interesting things. You said what to do when you feel like you fail or you feel like you're giving up. Read that to me,
I'll
Jeffrey.
go
What am I?
What to do when I fail and feel like giving up?
Those are 2 different things.
Yeah.
Failing just means restart, get going, but giving up,
You're quitters.
giving up. Why would you give up?
Why would you give up?
Holy shit, we got one life. What are you giving up on?
You may have to change paths on how you get to your goal, but
Yeah. That's concerning. I've guest posed a lot in the last 10 years. And there's many times that I get off stage and I see the video and I go, ooh, that's not how I wanted to look. I could have done better. So that's failing for me. But it's instantly, okay, I can do better. But it's not giving up. So that's I don't know. I don't know why there should never anybody here. There should never be, I'm giving up.
All right. So
Go, Mo.
you have to look at this current situation. Like, what do you do on your daily routine, right? Who you are surrounded by, what people do you have in your life? Are they pulling you down? Are they pushing you to your goals? We always hang out with people that are better than us because we want them to pull us to their level. So, well, not Bobo, but
I better this week, to be honest with you.
yeah,
More
this week you
more.
better. But here's the steps. You have to train your brain in the morning. So get up in the morning, make a routine, a daily routine for yourself. Say, today my routine is going to be this way. Okay. Prepare your morning the night before so you don't have to sit there and get depressed of, oh, how am I going to start this coffee? Set up your coffee, press the button and go. I have pretty much someone that goes to the gym that you could connect with and partner with that person and get yourself out there. Get a partner that's going to help you to achieve your goals. And I'm talking about a friend, a girlfriend, a boyfriend, whatever. I don't know who I'm talking to. But that's the way you're going to put yourself out. If you're going to just stay home on the couch and cry about the things that you want to do, but you can't, well, guess what? That's not going to solve anything. You have to pull yourself out of it. Nobody's going to come to your house and pull you out of it. So,
When you fail, get moving again.
I just watched a thing on Kobe Bryant last night, and he was saying that if you're lazy, I don't want to be around you.
Yep.
I mean, that's true.
Yeah.
I mean, I want to be around people. They're doers. They like to do stuff because I don't sit my ass down all day long. I'm always on the go. I'm always doing things, and I want to see people that are doing. If I see somebody sitting back and doing nothing, I'm gonna say something about
But
it.
you can't even be in the gym with Mike in a workout and have your hands in your pockets. If he catches you with your hands in your pocket,
You heard that, Jeremy?
you get called out.
Yeah. Yeah, I like what Bubba was saying about what Kobe Bryant talked about. He's like, if you're not coming to his team to work your ass off, there's plenty of teams that will have you. I don't want you. And I guess that's just what it comes down to. It's just, in a perfect world, it'd be great for you to be around a whole bunch of people that are doing things. But at some point, it really does, even if you're by yourself, you have to find that within yourself. That's the bottom line.
That's for everybody out there. You know, you just make sure that you pull yourself out of things. It's not nobody's gonna do it for you. You have to.
Yeah. I'm just touching you.
Oh,
No,
I thought
no.
it was a dog.
Also to the guy that said it earlier,
Am I stepping on people?
he feels like he failed. There's no failing in health and fitness.
Uh-uh.
Everybody cheats on their diets and train. You know, it's like, don't even stress about that. Okay, you slipped. You had a pizza or you had donuts or whatever you had. Just get right back on the train the next day. Get going again.
And that's why we created the Titan Crew, guys. We created the Titan Crew for all of you out there to join and to support each other and to push each other to the next level. We didn't create it for lazy people to come in and talk shit, because if you are going to do that, well, guess what? The Red Dragon is going to kick your ass out of the
Ooh.
crew. That's right. Talking about you, Jeff. So, to join the Titan Crew, you guys know what you have to do. Get in there, get all the support you need, and especially for that one person that's saying that it needs motivation. Come and join the Titan Crew. See how much motivation you get just from that alone.
Let's talk about the Titan Group for a second.
Yeah, let's do it.
because there's times where you just kind of have to slap.
That's true.
And I noticed in the Titan crew, you'll get these people, and it happens to a lot of people.
Yeah.
I fully understand this, but I understand people do this. I don't like it. When they're doing the programs correctly and they're staying on point
Hmm.
and they're not missing the meals and they're lifting consistent, do they check in? Yeah, they do.
Yeah.
Yeah, they're hyped. They're talking about, hey, starting to plan on Monday. I'm gung ho.
Hmm.
Then you go 5 weeks. They slipped. They cheated. They don't look the way they want. They disappear. They disappear.
Gone.
Now, see, going back to the original statement, full circle, the guy said, you fail. That's true failing. When they go, okay, I've messed up. I'm going to disappear. Instead of going, I messed up. How do I get back on track? Like this guy asked. I like that he asked.
Hmm.
How do I get back on track? Just get on, get back to the program, get a couple weeks under your belt, keep
Mhm.
going.
Right.
What I don't like is when they disappear and then they come back 6 months later when they could have made slow but progress.
Hmm.
And they come back 6 months. Okay, this time I'm in. It's like I've been in this industry my whole entire life and I've heard, oh, this time.
I think,
Just a continuous this time.
yeah, our goal is to create for the Titan crew a foundation. That's the goal. Because once you have a foundation like we do, even when you don't follow your diet, even when you fell off, anything could happen in life, like you have an accident, whatever. You can't go lower. That the foundation is right there. You just got back on it. So you start again from where you know, most of you Titan crew people, if you're on a plan, you know where you have to start. And that is your foundation. So that's what we're trying to do. For somebody that's brand new and they're lost and they don't know what to do, we're going to teach you. We understand. Hey, I need help. But for somebody that's been in there and had been on the meal plan, on the training plan, and now you like disappear because something had happened, whatever the reason may be, you know exactly what to do. Go back and start again. The same nutrition plan, the same training plan, and coming strong and say, hey, you know what? I had a hiccup, but here I have the 2-3 weeks under my belt now. So what should I do next? That makes us happy. It's like this person really, really wants to stay on track and really wants to achieve something with themselves in life. But when you disappear and you just don't come around, and I've seen someone that I actually texted and said, hey, what the heck happened to you? So oops.
You only fail when you actually quit.
Oh, look at the walking meme over here.
Is he Googling?
Yeah.
I'm actually being successful when you're working.
So let's see what Ryan has to say. There we go. Read that, Jeff.
1 second. Slow on this side. I did fall so far off track. It's been months of hard work, hard cravings, and still not close to where I was. But being back on a program and meal plan and sticking to it is way more rewarding than any of the junk that I put into my body. Giving up is not an option. Gotta raw dog it.
There you go.
Right.
Well said. Well
I
said.
love that, Ryan. I love the fact that you actually are back on track and you're pushing through. And you know what? You will get to your goal. I promise, if you're going to keep pushing. Mike is cleaning up house.
I'm just blocking.
We have Rasha in the house. Way to go.
Oh, what's the question?
No question.
Oh man, thank you.
What's your favorite pre-workout meal?
Just whatever's on the plan. Mostly right now. Mona's egg sandwiches for breakfast is the ultimate.
So it it all depends too, I guess, for when you schedule your workouts. For me.
I ask all four of you one question, or
Mhm.
three of you,
Mm-hmm.
unless Dora wants to answer it.
Serge is so invisible, but okay.
So going back to what this Ryan said,
Mm-hmm.
there's one thing that I think is always fun: starting the plan, starting a new plan, starting whatever plan, but starting the plan is fun. Setting up the nutrition, setting up the program, picking your numbers. That for me is so fun to this day. and it's been like that since I was a kid.
Yeah, I feel like if
New possibilities. Ooh, what can I achieve if I stay to this for the next 4 to 5 weeks? Holy snikes, it's a cool thing.
Yeah. I love being on the plan because I don't have to struggle for my next meal and think, what am I going to eat again? Because I know what I have to eat. And I also like when you are on the plan, which you never been off the plan, because I know how to set up the meals and I'm done with setting up the meals for the day. I don't have to think about preparing any food because I set it up in the morning or the day before. So being on the meal plan, it kind of helps me mentally to do other things. I could concentrate on work better. I could concentrate on doing other stuff. So
Go for it, Jeffrey.
What do we
Scotty's always got some good ones.
Love your advice and outlook on the healthy lifestyle. My wife is my partner, and we're really helping each other. Failure is part of life, but overcoming failure is also a part of life if you want it. Why aren't more people listening to you and Miss Mona?
I like that Scott. Scott is on all
Scott's
the
a
time. He
savage.
checks in all the time. Love that.
Here's our boy Chase.
Bring
Shout
it.
outs to Chase. Mike is the absolute man.
Well, I
You
still
heard that,
identify.
Bobo?
I still identify as a man.
Wasn't the
How's that?
biggest guy at graduation.
Yeah,
Chase, I gotta send you shirts.
I know, right?
Chase. All right, let's do a couple more questions here.
What muscle should I train the most? I mean,
Oh, this is easy.
there you go.
What muscle should I train the most?
I would train the muscle that you like, whatever you like.
Bobo's been
Um,
doing a lot of forearms
And then I'd
recently.
also say, think about this. I would train your least desirable as well, whatever's the weakest.
Right.
Do those two.
Go above that one.
Yeah.
Go, yeah, that right there. Hey, Mike, how many times per week should I train a muscle? I want to start building more mass and muscle. How should I start?
Look at that profile picture though.
Is that on TikTok? What is that?
No, it's on.
Is that a cartoon?
Yeah.
Is that Surge?
So here's how you start. You get on the meal plan, and I feel like, well, I don't know what your body looks like, but
I'd start with power bodybuilding.
I would say for strength
Yeah.
and putting on mass, power bodybuilding
Isn't that
is
the same
to
thing?
go to.
It's the same thing.
It is.
Yeah. Let's get strength that will bring muscle to your body and get rock and rolling. But it's going to start with the food. So get started on the food, tight meal plan, and then program power bodybuilding.
Do you eat the egg yolks in your eggs for cholesterol?
Do I eat egg yolks? Yes, I do. That was a question over on TikTok. Go for it, Jeffrey.
Slow up. Jackson says, I'm 2 days into your tight meal plan. 2 years clean from anabolic abuse. I'm recomping and learning my body. So any nutrition tips you and your wife could give would be amazing. Have we talked to Jackson?
Wow, that's great. First off, have you done blood work lately? Did you read that correctly? He was doing. It's been 2 years since.
2 years clean
Matt,
from anabolic abuse.
do you want to allow the app to make changes to your device? No.
Get out of there.
I'm back. Mo,
Yes,
see if he
sir.
wants to squat.
Okay.
That would be the go.
Regular squats.
Regular squats, because he did
Squats.
belt squats last week. We had him off.
This is more of a statement. You to be handsome man and too much strength you have.
I'm sorry. Look off into the abyss. What?
We're in the middle of answering this guy's question.
Yeah. So,
You want to hold off on that one?
just a side note, make sure that your blood is checked. See how you're doing from what you did do a couple years ago. Because I think a lot of people, mostly youngsters, they'll jump on stuff and they'll jump off thinking their bodies would just go back to what it was. That's not true. So make sure to check on your blood. What else? What other questions did he ask?
Just any nutrition tips you and your wife could give would be amazing.
Yeah, you're on the Titan meal plan, so you're doing freaking great. you should have got a password to get into the Titan Crew. All right. So make sure that you check your spam if you didn't get an email with your password. Get in the Titan Crew, and then it's been 2 days. So in 2 weeks here, when we get into August, we're going to do a check-in. And when we do that check-in, make sure that you get your information down there so I can look over everything. And if there's anything that we need to change, we will do it right then and there. And I'll help you through this, okay? And again, remember, the Titan Crew's free to all subscribers. Anybody that wants to get in there, it's free to all subscribers to the Titan Meal Plan and Titan Training. All right. All right. PJ's here. Magruder.
PJ.
Go for it.
Hey, Mike recently got back on the gym grind after a pretty long period of depression. Was
Wow.
wondering how you stay motivated, what motivates you to work out every day. Struggling to stay motivated in general.
I appreciate that my life, I got the one life. I'm gonna take it. I'm gonna take advantage of it. And that's how I stay. It's not I guess it's just passionate about it. So there's things, and this is an echo, and you guys should know this. You guys are savages that get up every day and go to your work. You just get up and go. There's no question on it. Maybe you don't like it, but you get up and go because it's not one. You don't get to argue the point because you gotta eat, you gotta pay rent, right? And the stuff that you get to choose to do, like working out, should be the same kind of aspect. It's like, I get to work out. I get to get up in the morning and go train. That's freaking awesome. And that's going to create a better body for me, which is going to create a better mindset for me, which is going to create possibilities for me. So that's how that whole motivation thing, like we were talking to this guy over here, him at 220.
Man.
You imagine what this guy would be doing at 220?
Oh, at 220?
But
With how dense you are?
it's up to the guy. It's up to you. You got to understand. I understand sadness. I understand depression, but you've got to pull yourself out of it and go, okay, the lifting and eating to everybody else is a self-centered thing. No, it actually changes how you think. It changes your mindset. It changes your whole body. Get to the gym, get training consistently, and keep in mind, you got one life. And right now you're functioning. There might be a point where you don't get to choose anymore. Then what are you going to do? Bobo. I'm talking to you. Next. Look at Chatterbox in there with his school crush.
Yeah, don't fuck it up.
Hello, Ukraine.
Don't stop him. You got a good thing going on in there right now. When are you coming to London?
Possibly later this year. I might be doing a holiday over in London during the Christmas time. Christmas in London.
I'm trying to find a unique question here, guys.
There's your unique question. What's your favorite song, Bobo?
Ooh.
Jeff?
My favorite training song?
Okay.
When we get up at like 3 a.m., I'll listen to, on the way to the gym, I'll usually listen to Marilyn Manson.
Ooh, good choice.
Something real fucked up, kind of get me in the sinister mood.
Yeah, I freaking like that though.
You know?
No, too happy.
Yeah, you
Too happy.
fucking pussy.
Marilyn Manson, I understand that.
Yeah.
I love 80s more than Marilyn, but the point is, it's like you listen to, yeah. I'll go with "Live Forever" by Queen. Would be my my favorite song. Lifting song. I like anything and everything.
That's a wake up.
That's only in the 80s. All right.
I got a good one yesterday listening to Footloose.
Yeah, it's great. Footloose is good. Most of you got dogs in the video and stuff, and it's queued up well. Oh, go for it, Jeffrey.
All right. Let's see what we got here.
This guy again, he did ask how many times a week. So on Power Bodybuilding, we're doing body parts twice a week. So this week we are limited down to setting PRs at our stage that we're at, and then we'll set new numbers. But yeah, it's volume, getting the body used to that volume again. And it takes a little time to get used to that volume. And again, just like cardio, we'll do this for a period of time, and then we'll pull off of that. Hey, thank you guys for all the donations today.
Being Mike's one-on-one client changed my life, mostly mindset and body. Getting a lot of praise and recently called healthy.
Now, but see, this is somebody that has been consistent. He's had ups and downs, but consistent, and this for a long time. And that's what I think Kobe Bryant talked about. It's like, you can't be consistent for 3 months. It's not a year, it's years. Consistent for years, regardless of the ups and downs. And that's why this beast of a person is going to continue to succeed. And then that kind of, the fun part is when people start noticing, and I think that kind of gives you that little bump. Don't live off of it always, don't look for it. Get it at times. Is he almost ready?
Yeah.
Everything set? All right, guys. Hey, AJ, man, always good seeing you. Keep doing your thing, my friend. I was just talking about how consistent he is, regardless of the ups and downs. Mo, anything else? PJ Magruder said hello.
Oh, hey, PJ.
All right.
Scott, thanks for all the good questions and for
Scott,
the kind
yeah.
words.
Give the best to the missus.
Mhm. For everybody out there, kill it. Kill it this week. Get on the plan. Just give it a shot. If you are not on any type of nutrition plan, just
Hey,
give
let's
it a
put this
shot.
up here.
Try the
Oh, thank you.
try the meal plan. Just try it for a couple of weeks. See how that works for you. It's going to make your life so much easier.
Okay, so I'm going to leave this here. We're not going to shut this down for a second. You guys click on this or copy and paste this onto your phone right now. That is the location. I want you guys to jump over there, get into there, and then get going. Let me slap this right here.
There
All right,
you go.
guys, get over there, get in the Titan crew. Again, I am bulking. So if that is something you guys are interested in, bulking, getting stronger, which will build muscle, cool mustache. That's the ultimate goal here right now. Get. And then we start slicing up for the Olympia.
Yeah.
We out. We're going to go do a live in there.